Greetings all, Frog here. Let's play some GeoGuessr. We are going to play a world map today with no time limit because I am in the mood for a nice leisurely, no time limit stroll across our great planet. This ball of blue is going to show me something wonderful. Kind of slipped into a little savannah there. I don't know why. Every now and again I do have an inkling for that. Currently I blame Mr. Frank Underwood for most of my problems when it comes down to the Southern California type of accent. I love accents, I love voice acting. It's a beautiful thing, really, when you stop and think about the possibilities of the human voice. It is amazing. Alright, well that road sign is on the right. I have no idea how long I was going to go with that Savannah thing. It's on the right, so I'm assuming we're driving on the right. It's a yield sign, or a caution sign, anyway, that is a white triangle, red border. To me, that means we are outside of the United States. I tend to guess Europe when such things happen, but honestly, most of the rest of the known world uses that system, except for us. Nice hat. Kind of looks like could be, Eastern European. This might be the wrong way. Riding his bicycle. Another hat. With the fedoras around here. It's very nice. I'm a fan of the fedoras. Don't hate me. Please don't unsubscribe. But I like a good hat. I like to dress well. And we're out of town. I think one of the best things that a gentleman can do is dress well. And I'm not saying to dress better. Don't be like thinking you're better than your peers or anything. Just to dress well, I don't spend a significant amount of money every year on clothing because I buy quality products that's going to last from year to year to year. I'm willing to spend $500 on a pair of shoes if those shoes are going to last me forever. I haven't spent $500 on a pair of shoes recently, but I spend especially for my work shoes. I'll spend $300-400 because I don't have to buy them very often. You just basically get them resold and you're good to go. If you're curious, I currently have a pair of Cole Haan. Just basically saddle front. I'm not saddle toe. I'm not that picky. I'm pretty classic when it comes to styles. It's in what do we have here? Oh boy, if only I could read you. If I get one more and I get straight on, will I be able to see it? No, because I'm not straight on, I'm slightly off. Suntular. Tough to see. Cordovan. They're a Cordovan color. It's not actual shell Cordovan shoes because those would be, your $600 type of shoe. I only think I spent, a couple $100 on these Cole Haan. And I've resold them once, and they're pretty good, although they're starting to get a strong crease in the leather, which is unfortunate. I didn't really know how to care for leather shoes when I bought them, which is a problem. I do have some Johnson & Murphy's in black, again, a saddle toe, that I take very good care of. And they are significantly better shape. They're also newer, which helps, but, you gotta oil them down, take care of it. I don't have any bespoke suits or anything like that, but, still gotta try and dress nicely. The suits that I do have fit fairly well. It's all in the tailor. You can have a inexpensive suit, but if it's well tailored, then that's gonna do it for you. If you don't have a tailor on speed dial, well, probably don't work in a business where you need to have a tailor on speed dial, which is probably better in the long run. Wow, man, I don't know. I'm trying to look at the vegetation that's going around here. It looks like we're in a temperate zone of some sort because these trees appear to lose their leaves. Well, they are deciduous, so, that stands to reason. But, I see, street signs. No, those aren't street signs, but address labels like that all over the place. What I really need to do is come to some sort of cross street. If this is a one-street town, then I don't know what I'm going to do. All right, there appears to be writing over here. No, that was just awkward shadow, so much for that dream. Again, looking at this outfit, that to me looks sort of Eastern European. I don't see any mountains in the background. I don't see anything that could easily lend itself to saying, okay, this is lake. This looks like a Ukrainian town, frankly. I have nothing to back that up right now. It just kind of looks like a Ukrainian town. This could help some. We are coming up to that cross street that I was really, really hoping for which I was really, really hoping. And I got a weird little... Oh, no, not actually. It worked itself out. That's okay. So there's a little diacritical under the S. Ukrainian uses Cyrillic, does it not? It does. So it's not Ukraine. It could, however, be Romania. It could be Moldova. It could be Bosnia, Bulgaria. No, they use Cyrillic. Serbia uses Cyrillic. Could be Hungary, I suppose. Could be Bosnia. I'm looking for a language that has that S underneath. It's kind of ridiculous, I understand. There's that diacritical above the S. I need the diacritical below the S. I don't even know where I'm looking right now. What are you? Albania. Okay, well, you know, could be Albania. 124 and 659. They're colored two different ways, which I find intriguing. Greece, no. Bosnia and Herzegovina. No. I mean, I suppose we get... Nope, small enough. We're going to see R's. Alright, so that's not it. Croatia. Could be. They use numbers. Two different types of numbers. That I don't know. I don't see that. That doesn't mean it's not Croatia. It just means that they don't obviously use two different types of numbers. Here we have two different road types on it as an H on it, though. What are you I'm looking at? Slovenia, okay. It's tough, man, when you're zoomed in. You can't really see what these countries are. Yeah, I mean, I would expect to see more. No, that's not really it. We're only a kilometer from Negrassi. Let's go that way and see what we can find here. Yeah, I can see more houses out that way. This is looking more like a proper city at this point. I should start taking notes when I play GeoGuessr, especially with no time limit, because I've already forgotten the numbers. I've forgotten. I know there were two different types. One of them was blue, 649 maybe, and 124. 659 then and 124, because I don't remember them sharing numbers. I don't know. I'd just like to see one public building. These all seem to be private residences. So I'd love to see like one school or one church or something. Okay, here's another with the diacritical above the A. Okay. Mozaku. I realize I just made that sound, 679D. What are you doing to me here? Mozaceni. I mean, Romanian, Slovakia. Now they're above the S. If I could just, here we go. It disappeared. But there it is. Oh, wait a minute. San Mare. Okay. So, if I get down, there we go. Yeah. So, 679D, 659, yeah. Okay. Alright, so we're in Romania. So, now we just got to find what we need. We are traveling westbound. We're going to be on the 679D westbound toward Mozaku. Mozaku, which I don't see. I don't see any of these. There's Bayamare, Satumare, Stefan, or probably Stefan Selmare. I don't know. I don't know how the Romanian language uses these characters, so that will be a little tougher. Mare obviously means something, as you have no doubt realized by now, since this is the 34th episode. You know I do not hesitate to express my complete lack of knowledge about a subject. Satumare, Bayamare, Sankutamare. And my lack in this is I don't know what Mari means. I don't know what Mari means. 659 and 679. These are all 100s. Do they number things in a sensical manner? If I go farther south, do they get larger? Nope. I bet if I zoom in, they get larger. No, they don't. Okay, so let's see here. Where am I? I am here in the country. Let's go way down here. Let's go by Bucharest. What do the blue roads look like there? Oh, now we're playing with petrol here. Now they're 400s, 600s. This could just be luck, but now 300s over here. I'm going to pretend it works this way. That the farther west we go, 679. Now we need the 679D or the 659, but I think we're getting there. 642, 604. Now we're back to 500s. 550, 560. I mean, am I going to get back into the 600s, or am I just done? I'm done, and now I'm in 1400s. Why? Because I'm in Bulgaria. Okay. Bulgaria. This is Romania, 540, 544. 604. 642. Alright, I thought I had seen the 679. I should have just followed it. 653. This is good. 653. You'd think if the national roads look like that, 506, that it would display that. Can I make it even bigger? Oh, beauty. Alright, so 653. I know I saw 679 somewhere. I really shouldn't have lost it. Kind of annoying to me. Here it is. Okay, 679. So let's just follow the 679 for a little bit here. See what we got. I mean, I told you this was going to be long, right? We were 15 minutes on this guess alone. 679B. Okay, this is good. Now we're going to figure out how that works and why. Let's follow 679, see if the farther north we get, the closer we get to D. 679F. Okay. I'm following the road, trying to see these city names as well as keeping a side eye out for 679D. Alright, I seem to have lost it. Alright, so is this where this is my range here? Unless it appears somewhere else. So 679. We wanted to cross the 659, but this is the 679D. So if I were going to number these roads in a sensical fashion, which as we know is always my hope, then I'm going to put the 679D in between the 679B and the 679F. 105, no. 124, I think, was one of the ones. There's 679B. Let's follow 679B. Let's see if the 679B somehow turns into 679D. No. All right. I feel like we're getting close here. Well, I could have found the 659. We'd have been in business. Or, you know, any of these roads, or these cities. That would be very quite helpful. No, no. And there's our 679F. Goes out to Bedesti. After 15 minutes, I want like a 5,000 point score, you know? Wouldn't you? But I don't think I'm going to get it, because I'm just missing something here. Something is missing. Something is missing. I don't know what it is, though. But something is missing. 679. Ends here? It ends here. Well, that doesn't give us much room. We're going to just go... Can't pull the trigger now. I've been too far into it. Was it the 105? Was it 104? I feel like it was the 124. Oh, man. I'm going to go here. I don't think that's right. It's pretty close. Oh, there's that city. It's right there. 659. 679D. Where did you hit 679? Oh, 679 ACD. Isn't that interesting? Okay, well, you know, it's a good start. 17 minutes in. This is going to be its... Oh, Jesus. We're not getting 5,000 points on this one. American Southwest. The cars are coming at me. They're driving on the right-hand side of the road. I'm going to use that logic. The cars are coming this way. There must be a reason to go this way. So here we go. This is 2015, Google. Come on. Oh, don't give me that. Are we driving on... we're driving on the left? Oh, bollocks. But it's a crappy car. I mean, it's a... No judgment to the Mitsubishi. I mean, it's a crappy camera. If we're driving on the left and a crappy camera, are we in Australia? Oh, Christ. This could be bad. It definitely looks like a longer plate than would be in the United States, so that could be bad. Oh, there's those white marks. Yeah, I saw it. Crappy camera. We're back in Australia. Where does it look like this in Australia? I didn't think the cameras went to where it looked like this in Australia. I thought the cameras only went to more places in the western side or eastern side. This must be in the west. Yeah, oh gracious me. We're definitely on the left-hand side now. Does that mean we're in South Africa? I don't know. I don't think so. I think the places where we've been in South Africa have generally had better cameras. I mean, that's true of Australia too. Although I do recall one that was particularly bad. Yeah, I got nothing. Brutal. Well, I mean, if we're in Australia, we're by some mountains. It's not New Zealand. I feel if it was New Zealand, I think all the roads in New Zealand that we would go to have better cameras. Could we see anything? I mean, this would be perfect if it was legible. But it's not because of the camera. Okay. Let's go forward a little bit. Can we go that way? We can. Does this give us a better camera? No, not really. I was hoping. Tula. Free camping. Blast. Alright, Australia. Where do you have a mountain? Or something that at least looks mountainous. Nowhere easily identifiable. Down here, I thought all the cameras in NSW were good, though. This is Victoria. Well, maybe that's the difference. Maybe all the cameras in Victoria aren't good. Are we on Tasmania? They've got mountains. Tula. Do I see that anymore? You see a whole lot of cities zoomed in this far. I don't... Oh, yeah, Tula. Check that out. We're probably on the A10. Oh, I'm just going to put it in the middle of Tula. Boy, that was lucky. That was really lucky. Yeah, I mean, because we were going towards... Wow, that was awesome. All right, good second round. Third round, good camera. Good camera. I don't know. This could be a lot of different places. I'm guessing we're driving on the right, though that's not a guarantee. It's those poles again, though. I mean, does this mean we're in Australia again? Just with a better camera? New Zealand, maybe. Where the mountain is a region. Any words? No, it's a pen of some sort. 2012 Google, so this is wherever it was they had a reason to bring the better car with the better camera earlier. Don't know why. It's like cautionary. I really would like to see. I mean, we appear to be on a one-lane track. It might be a two-way road. I'm not as good judging. Oh, excuse me. Judging the width of a road when I'm on Google Maps. So this could be a two-lane road, but it's certainly not one that we need to worry about demarcating lanes. So, I mean, there's definitely a mountainous region here. They extend above the cloud line. So, can't tell the plate. I zoom in. No. Time-honored tradition of taping your back window, though. Do you have a post box with like a paper? You know, you get the Daily Mail? No, 55. Is there anything on the top of that 55? It does not appear to be so. Why can't you take the paper? It would help some. Private residence. This appears to be a street address. We'll kip one over, see if we can't see what that says on the fence. No. Could be no trespassing or something. We have no language yet. We have no flag. All we have is vegetation. Could be anywhere really with a mountain. I don't think those caution cones are really helpful. Those are probably used in many municipalities. This could be the United States for that matter. It just might be a really good camera. I mean, I could easily see this being in Colorado or Utah. Moving ahead in time. Our images are now copyright 2013 Google. I don't know if you can see the watermark or not, but my millions of thanks to Google for allowing this game to exist. Because it's a lot of fun and it's really nice bringing it to all of you. I hope you do enjoy. That's an interesting tree. Is that South American? Maybe. It's not what I would think of for Colorado then. This would be a warmer climate at that point. It does look perhaps more lush than you would expect from the western United States. Here's a car. What side of the road are we driving? We are driving on the left. Interesting. Shoot. What did somebody say about... No, that was about the Netherlands colored plate. Alright, that's a small plate. Is that South Africa then? Oh, don't do that to me, Google. Nope, can't see what's going on here. Definitely driving on the left, though, so that does limit us. We're going to be in South Africa. We're going to be in Hong Kong, I suppose. Japan, Australia, New Zealand. New Zealand could be. This could be New Zealand. You definitely have the mountains in New Zealand. I could see this vegetation being New Zealand. I could be convinced. It's got those poles, which we assume to be Australia at this point, although in Australia they're on both sides of the road. These are just kind of cautionary, we've got a bend coming up sort of thing. There's some more foot traffic here. And by foot traffic I mean car traffic, but it's very nice the Google car got over so that tractor could go through. Got some good ethics there, Google. This one's definitely going to be a little tougher challenge. We're right in the thick, aren't we? Oh, here we go. Alright. This will help us out. Hopefully. Something Platte Road. Can we go back one, please? Thank you. What do we got? Wataroa Flat Road. Wataroa Flat Road. Okay. I don't think I want to turn down the side roads. Let's move into the intersection here. I can turn down if I want to. But I don't think I do. Going towards the mountains. I want to continue on this Wataroa Flat Road. And a little text on the sign, maybe. No, it's not a sign. It's a caterpillar. By Hyundai. I didn't know they made caterpillars. Well, it's not a caterpillar then if it's Hyundai, is it? We'll keep going here. I haven't given up hope on this one yet. 27 minutes in, that's okay. I don't think OBS has any sort of size issue worries. I know Audacity doesn't. And Caden Live, well, you know, it's so buggy because I'm running the experimental version of it anyway. What's another bug? I can always use go straight to the command line if I want and split it apart. It is the flexibility of knowing those sorts of things. Works End. Well, you know, English, so probably New Zealand. I honestly think this is New Zealand. It looks like New Zealand. So then you just got to figure out, well, where in New Zealand? We're driving south towards the mountains in New Zealand. A lot of farms. No town. This car's getting out of the way of the Google car. How nice. Let's go at least down to this. Alright, what do we have? Works End. Scroll along. It's going to tell me about the flat road again, isn't it? Yeah. Wataroa Flat Road. Okay. Well, I'm thinking New Zealand. Zoom down in here. We were going south towards the mountains, which would mean to me we're on the North Island. It definitely, I mean, Wataroa is definitely something that you could sell me on as a road or a town or anything in New Zealand. I would buy it. If you sold it, I would buy it. I don't see it offhand. I'm going to take the guess here, and we're going to go north. We're just going to go over here. No, we're closer than that. I'm going to go over here. Let's see, do we have any roads over there? No, so that's not it. We're going to start trying to be a little better about our guesses than that. Um, hmm. We're going to pick this road. Okay, so I was in New Zealand. That much I got right. If I had come over here, would I have seen the name of this road? Yeah, but DN Road, yeah, I don't think it would have gotten anything closer than that, that's for sure. Alright, 2 more to go. It looks like the Pacific Northwest, so of course we're in Scandinavia. This one could be quick if this sign gives me any sort of information. Oh yeah. Yeah, this is brilliant. Okay, so we are in... Let's back up one and just zoom in. Back up, please. Keyboard shortcut. Alright, so let's check my quick little handy guide here. And Noginsk. 35 kilometers to Noginsk in the south. That way I've got Shiloi, probably Shiloi. That's not an N. Complex. Oh, something complex. What are you again? You're the P. Py is you. Poo. Oh, I just learned that one. Pushkinsk. Pushkinsky less. But there, I've got Boginsk. Boginsk is 35 kilometers to the south. Boginsk. It's a little far to get a clear view. I'm definitely not going to turn down that road. Let's keep going on this main road for a little bit. Boginsk. Towards Boginsk. Boginsk. I just like that. It's very, very appealing on the back of the throat. Boginsk. We're hitchhiking along the road. We're just walking along the road. It's a pretty big road. Let's see if I can't pull back a little bit to that blue side of the road marker. Future planned road? No, that actually is a road. Come on. I know it was back here somewhere. Really? There it is. 5. Alright, well, it's not as helpful yet. Could be Route 5, though. Let's just scroll down in here. We're definitely in one of the Cyrillic countries. I recognized everything. Do you have blue roads? Yes, but that's an M something. You've got letters in your rows, so let's skip you for just a second. We might come back to you. All right, Latvia, no. Estonia, no. Belarus, perhaps. Let's just zoom in a little bit. I've got P roads, nothing with a 5. But again, that could be the kilometers that were along the road. So let's get that in the back of our minds here. M's, P's, M's and P's. All right, so that probably is not. No, I'm not seeing any extra symbols like that. That would be in Bulgaria. What it could be. See, now I see a 6. Is there a 5? There is a 5. Do I see Boginsk to the south on the 5? you still the 5 coming up this way? You are. This could be a red herring. I understand that. I'm looking at my chart again. Nogisk. Nogisk. Does it start with an H in the Cyrillic? Yes. H, O, and then that thing that looks like a right angle. That thing. 35 kilometers to the south. We're still traveling the 5. How dare you make such a long road? We're still traveling the 5. But we are getting farther from civilization. That's the 21 now. Is it also the 5? Or is it just the 21? Appears to be just the 21. We just were in Romania. I don't want to just plunk it on the 5. Not when there's more exploring. Let's do a little bit more exploring. See if we can pull some more clues out of this. But I think that's what that side of the road sign means. No, that's helpful. Started the day with a flippant conversation about men's fashion, and now we are knee-deep in the former Soviet bloc, trying to suss out where we... Oh, snap. Let's get closer to those signs. I'm going to skip a little bit here, just to get closer to that sign I saw. There we go. Love that blue roundabout sign. Show me where we are. A107. South, going to the Bull. No, H is N. Noginsk. A107 to Noginsk. Alright, back it out. A107 to Noginsk. Is that in Russia? Do they have A's? I know they have M's. A. Alright, so sorry about Bulgaria. It was nice while we lasted. That one is what? P. Pushkino. And this is Krasnoarmysk. Of course, obviously. But the A107. Okay. Am I going to be able to find the A107? I doubt it. There's so many cities in Russia. So many cities in Russia, man. Why do you do this? Why do you do this, Russia? Why have so many? 142, 141. I mean, the nice thing about the Soviet Union, right? If you can say the nice things about the Soviet Union, here we go. It's very ordered because that's what they believed in, man. It was order. So when they created all their roads, they just put them in order. That's that. That's that road. That's that right there. That's this. Right? No. Similar, but that's not that. Alright, that's okay. We just follow the A107. It looks like it's a perimeter road around Moscow. And at this point, we're going east to get on that road after the roundabout. East, so we'll be on 107 East. I mean, it doesn't give you many choices, yeah? Don't contact tag me. Oh, that's also Sprocket there too. So I'm pretty sure that's in PD by now. Oh, boy. I had to just randomly guess at a part of. There's a road because there's, boy, is there a lot of options. A lot of options. A107 is not exactly a short road. Aha! Noginsk. How far away from that? I don't think we know how far away we are. We know it's southeast from here. Noginsk. So let's back it up. It's a three-way. Straight through. No, so it's a four-way. I don't want to go back. Is this a roundabout? No, that's an actual expressway. And you'd think it would say E118. So we're going to be this side of it. We were traveling south on this road at one point. We're in some forest. I need a four-way. You would think that we'd say Yamkino if we were on that side of it. So let's just take a guess and say that we are back here when we started. 31 kilometers. We were a little farther back than I had thought. But hey, for Russia, 4,900 points. Thank you, Scandinavia. Or at least somewhere in the Nordic countries is what I was going to say. I got distracted. I'm looking over at the time. It's 45 minutes. If I don't wrap this up soon, I may split this. But at the same time, I kind of feel like that might be cheating for my humble viewers. So I might leave this one long and then throw it to you. In fact, I think I'll do that. So I'm going to leave this one long. So the question becomes, do you as a viewing public want the event, now and again, hour-long GeoGuessr? Or would you prefer I split it into two videos? Comments down in the doobly-doo. Thank you, John Green. I chose poorly, I think. Should have gone the other direction. Well, we'll at least make it this far. Wow. Not helpful. Not even a Swedish flag, Finnish flag. Something. Okay. No? Well, you know, if you see that, you think we're definitely in an alpine country somewhere. Well, I guess technically the only alpine country would be in the Alps, but... God, we're not in the Alps, are we? This looks too much like Scandinavia. Okay, here we go. First big hint. Alright, I think we're in Sweden. 3 kilometers to Tverens. Do I go this way? Oof. No. Let's go. Could be Denmark, I suppose. They both use similar markings. But let's pretend for a minute it's not Denmark. It's Sweden. So that being the case, 3 kilometers that way. By some mountains. Mountains in Sweden are non-existent, really. I mean, there are, but it's more Norway that has the mountains than Sweden. Look at this. None of this is really mountains. Oh, until we get up here. That is really the only mountains that we see. Is up in here. Up in here, up in here. So maybe this is Norway. Does Norway use that A? I feel like the answer is no, and yet I scroll in here. If it would let me, stop getting smaller. I hate you. Not really. It kind of looks like they might. Are we in Norway? I don't know. There it is again. Blast. Looks like they do. Well, we're pushing the hour. We might as well go for it, right? I did give you fair warning at the beginning. There's going to be no time limit. I take that seriously. No time limit. I don't know, man. Not a lot up here. I feel like continuing down this path is not going to be the correct method. I should go back to the beginning and travel north instead. So that's what I'm going to do. Back to the beginning. And we're going to travel north instead. See if this helps any. Just one flag. That's all I would need. One flag. Hmm. $50 kilometers an hour. Not exactly speeding along, are we? It looks like there might be a sign off in the distance, which I'm trying to get toward. Any flag. Any flag at all. I'm going to need some juice before I go on. I mean, I could cheese it, right? This could be my last 2 GeoGuessr videos if I cut it in half and be like, ha ha ha. But I don't feel right doing that without talking about it first. I've got to clear it with my peeps. We don't make unilateral decisions here, except that we do, obviously, because if it affects my health or enjoyment or whatever, then I'm going to make a unilateral decision. But give me one more. There's the apple symbol. Alright, now this is not going to help. So we're just going to have to go and guess, which stinks. I don't like actual random guessing in GeoGuessr. Makes me feel like I have somehow failed all of you in my quest for excellence. Especially with the score of 18,000. We could really blow it right here. I feel like we're somewhere up in here. I don't see either of the two cities that we have on our list. I'm doing a quick look around. No, let's say just A. No. 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 Alright, we're going to zoom out a little bit. We're going to come back down here where I saw those A's in use, which is right in this area. And we're going to go along the water, and we're going to get it wrong. But not as wrong as it could have been. That is excellent. This is a great score. Those towns exist, those tiny little ones? They might, but boy, tough to see. That was awesome. Okay. So this was long, right? 51 minutes. I understand that. That was the whole point. No time limit. That's the whole point. No time limit. So I'm not going to cheese it. We're going to use this as just one video. This was episode 34. So I will record an episode 35 and then go to bed because, still got to work. But that's how we go for now. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. Please let me know in the comments whether this was good or bad. I suspect it's just too long. Now, whether or not to break this into 2 30-minute episodes in the future, I don't know. Like I said, I'm not going to do it for this one. This is what you get. So we'll just see going forward. If you like this sort of thing, great. If you don't, hey, I'm sorry. It may not happen again. It's all going to depend on your comments. So let me know what's going on. Click the like button again. As I said, if you did enjoy it, consider subscribing to the channel regardless to stay updated to all the information going around here. And until next time, cheers.